Hey you guys, it's Psychic Renegade Tarot. I want to do a quick pick a card, and I didn't feel like editing, so I'm going to do it live. I have other videos in the works as always, but I've had time restrictions lately. I'm doing some other things, and so I want to do just a little reading for my subscribers that have been missing some of my readings, you guys. So we're going to do today exposing your bully or past bullies, current bullies. This could be one person, this could be a group of people. So we're going to do pile 1 is blue, pile 2 is orange, and pile 3 is this black pen. So take your pick. You can watch all 3 piles if you have different bullies, and you can jump in or you can watch this back later, okay? If you want to work with me, just check out my website, DM me or email me, psychicrenegadetarot@gmail.com. My website is www.psychicrenegadetarot.com. So pile 1, let's expose the out of your bullies. What's their problem? What's their embarrassing secrets? Why do they hate you? Why do they hate themselves? What do they not want you to know? Let's find out. Okay. Someone could have a sex addiction or impotence problems with the Ace of Wands here. Maybe if they're in a relationship, they're not getting any with the Ace of Wands here. This could also be cheating. Maybe they are unfaithful to their partner, or they're unfaithful to everyone that they date. Also, I'm getting if this is a creativity, like creatively, this person steals ideas from other people. So they're a fraud, they're a fake, they're not that original. What else, Spirit? Show me. The Magician. This person practices magic on people to gain edges, to gain control of other people. They might have put magic on you as well. This might have been part of your bullying, or part of what they did to you. They might have been putting petty spells on you to try to mess with your life. This might be a little witchy bitch or just someone practicing in the dark arts. Hey, what's up? So, what else? Pile 1, show me what is up with their bullies. Oh, okay. This person's about to be single or they're going to end up single. I think they act like happy and content, but really they're going to end up alone is what I'm seeing. So this person feels lonely. They've been lonely. Maybe they had a fear of being alone, so they choose crappy partners. They might have come after your partner, something to that extent. But they also fake it for the gram, I'm hearing. So they put on a facade, like facade management. They put on like a fake persona and try to act successful. Maybe they look really happy in pictures and that kind of thing, but it's all fake. What's up, you guys? No, I'm not doing questions today. I'm just doing a quick pick a card. Sorry. I might jump on another live soon, you guys, and have you guys ask questions. But it's too distracting when I'm doing the pick a cards. If you stick around to the end, maybe. But I don't know if I have time today. So if you had any bullies or current or past bullies, this might relate to you. If not, it's kind of a specific reading. But hi, Jan. Okay, this person's life is about to get really hard. I feel like karma is hitting them for what they've done to you and others. I don't think you're their first victim. I feel like this is kind of a petty person that attacks people that they think are vulnerable or weaker than them. They come for people. They're not somebody that knows how to build things for themselves, so they try to take what other people have built, whether that's your money, your reputation, your status, um, stuff like that. So this person might have made stuff really hard for you in your life, and so this energy is coming back to them. They're getting it back full swing. I'm feeling like it's not going to be pretty. This is like the maximum amount of karma smacking them in the face. I feel like they were kind of cocky and thought they were going to get away with this, and it's coming back around. King of Cups reversed. Someone they're in love with, it's not mutual. So they have like deep love for someone. Maybe they're in a relationship, maybe they have a crush, maybe they're in love with someone. But I'm seeing that the feelings aren't reciprocated. This person's emotional state is also blocked, so they can't attract true love because they don't know how to exhibit true love. This person might be a home wrecker or try to steal partners, like some kind of ego contest kind of shit or something dumb, but it's coming back around to them. The person they're with is losing interest or cheating on them or just doesn't feel the same, basically. It's unrequited. So this is going to hit them where it hurts. I feel like they're really into this person. What if they're in a relationship? They don't know that this person's going to break up with them or is already cheating on them kind of thing, or is like faking it just because they have assets together or a life together, or they don't know how to break up with them kind of thing. So it's going to be kind of embarrassing fallout. Page of Wands, this person's like not a good kisser, not good in bed. I feel like they think they're really hot or they think they're really attractive, but you get this person in the bedroom and they're like a dead fish or like they stink, they don't have any moves, they're sloppy, like slobbery with it. Like it's people that actually take them to bed are pretty thrown off and disappointed is what I'm seeing as Page of Wands. They're pretty immature. They don't have any romantic skills or bedroom skills. Yeah, it's all like it like looks good on the outside, but when you in reality they don't got any game. Um, it might be quite awkward in the bedroom if they're in a relationship or with their hookups or whoever they interact with. They're also pretty immature about their sexual energy. I'm getting heavy cheater vibes. They don't know how to be faithful to people. They don't know how to keep it in their pants if this is a male. They don't know how to keep their legs closed if it's a female. And this is going to catch up to them. Maybe their partner doesn't know they're cheating or that they're being cheated on. And this is going to come out. This person did a lot of gossiping. They might have slandered you. They might have got people to gang up against you. This was like a group effort. I feel like this dynamic is breaking down. These people are seeing their true colors. Their friends are turning their back on them. Their colleagues, people that they used to talk shit to about you are actually defending you or realizing that this person is the problem. So whatever little scenario they set up against you, whatever little sabotage or little gossip ring is going to come back and bite this person in the butt. If they're in school, I feel like they're dropping out. If this is like work related, I feel like this is getting back to them at work. This attitude and how they like undercut people or talk about people or they're just petty. They might talk up their skills and they can't back it up kind of thing. So this person's being seen for their true colors. It's starting to come out. Maybe you defended yourself or someone else that they've attacked. And so it's starting to become pretty obvious what's going on here. What else, Spirit? This person's investments aren't going to work. So if they have literal investments, they're going to tank. If they have some kind of assets, they're going to lose money in that. A car, a home, properties type things, they're going to depreciate, devalue. They might have some kind of disaster where the insurance won't cover it. They might get in a car crash. Something's going to happen to things that they really value and they put a lot of time into. This could be a situation, a relationship, this fake persona that they've put on to make you look bad. I just feel like this person's been wasting their time thinking that they're building up this life for themselves that they can smear in other people's faces or take from other people, and it's all coming crashing down with the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands here. This is not going to, I feel like this person doesn't believe in karma or they think they've outrun karma and they're about to get God smacked when they find out. Karma likes to hit you right when you don't think it will. Like it's going to set you up for the biggest fall. So right when you think you're good and you got away with stuff is usually when you get karma. The Hanged Man. This person's going to be, their whole world's going to be flipped upside down. They have this little fake life built up is what I'm seeing, and it's coming crashing down. So This person's going to be like left out if they try to leave you out. They're going to be seen for who they really are, and people are going to be disgusted in their true character. Friends are going to be turning away, relationships are going to be turning away. This person is going to end up pretty lonely and out of ideas and out of options. So if they try to sabotage your career, your love life, your reputation, whatever it was, this is coming back to this person tenfold with the Ten of Wands here, and it's not going to be pretty. I feel like they're being forced into a dark night of the soul because they haven't done their own spiritual work. So instead of like leveling up and doing their own spiritual work, they tried to just take and siphon off of other people. Maybe they copied you. Maybe they outright stole things from you. Whatever it was, they might have just siphoned your energy with the Magician card here. This is all coming back to them. They're going to have to sit in their own stanky energy at the end of the day, and it's not going to be cute. It's not going to be pretty. I don't think they're going to like the life that they've created for themselves. Let's get a couple more cards for Power One. Holy Spirit, let's get a couple more cards for Power One. What else do you want us to know? Yeah, this is going to pertain to their love life. I feel like they're getting dumped, cheated on, or humiliated in their love life. So if this person stole your partner, that person's about to just up and leave them for someone else or cheat on them or tell this person that you were better or something. Like they might get into an argument and this person might tell them like you were never as good as the person that I left for you. You know, like they're gonna get embarrassed is what I'm seeing. I think a lot of their reputation hangs on this relationship and they're gonna see that it was a waste of time. You can't fool somebody. Like you can play pretend for so long, but eventually energy doesn't lie. And I feel like this person is peeping their fake energy and it's starting to backfire. If they put love spells on this person, it's backfiring. Yeah, it's this person's getting repulsed by them and it's not going to be cute. Also, if one of them is cheating or both, it's going to be exposed pretty publicly. This is going to fall out into their family. They're going to have some kind of repercussions through their family. This I'm also seeing if they try to mess with your life and your family, it's going to be a double-edged sword. So while their shit is crumbling, you're getting leveled up. So you might get married, you might get a long-term relationship, you might get the commitment of your dreams. Or I'm seeing also for some of you, if this is love related, they took a past partner from you and you're going to get a better partner, a richer partner, a nicer partner, a more compassionate partner. So it's giving they did you a favor. Maybe this past person is running back to you. Maybe it's someone else. Maybe it's someone better. This is not going to work out in their favor, whatever scheming, bullying, lies, sabotage, or shit they've been up to is what I'm seeing. Yeah, someone's missing you. I feel like the friends around you knew this person. You guys were like mutual friends. You had some connections. They might have stole a partner from you. You might have worked together. The people you had in mutual contact are starting to see everyone's true colors. They're seeing that you weren't the problem and they were. So everything's turning around on this person. I feel like you're going to get apologies from people that might have participated in this gossip or participated in the bullying, whatever it was. And I feel like some people are actually missing your energy, like low key. You were a way better option than this petty person, and they're starting to see that. So the wheel is turning back in your favor. This person's not getting away with any of the crap that they thought they got away with. One more message. See? Seven of Swords reversed. They're getting exposed. So like it's making me think of like Hailey Bieber, how she was like saying stuff and like lied about some of the context of her relationship with Justin in the beginning and her dad's exposing her. That's just an example. Something like that, where it's like they might have had to lie to throw you under the bus or lie to take a partner or to steal friends from you or to sabotage your career or your reputation. They might have spread lies about you, whatever it was, whatever form of bullying. This is getting exposed. Their lies are getting exposed. They're getting called out. So I think that's their worst nightmare for pile one. This person's giving kind of narc vibes. They don't have to be a narc. They could just be a petty bully. But they can't stand it. And at the same time, they're gonna have to see you win. So I feel like God, spirit, whoever you talk to, the universe, whatever you believe in doesn't really matter on this channel. Just be respectful of other people's beliefs, okay? Universe is leveling you up in this person's face. They might have lied about like your capabilities or said you were depressed or sad or blah blah blah. And people are seeing that that's just not true. Like you're winning, your money's right, your family's right, you're happy, you might be traveling, you might be buying new things, getting new things. Um, like I'm saying, the wheel is spinning to where they're gonna take a hard fall and you're being leveled up power one. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing for exposing your bullies. They're just kind of petty. This person's a liar. They're not going to get away with it. So if you feel like karma's really taking its time, it's because it was building up to the perfect position to drop this person on their face. So if you feel like people do nasty things and get away with it, just give it time. Let the universe and karma do their job, and they're going to set this person up for a hard fall, okay? So that's what I'm seeing, pile one. Thank you guys for watching. Pile two, we're going to move on to pile two. Let's expose your bullies, past or current. What's their deal? What's their embarrassing secrets? Why do they hate you? Why do they hate themselves? Let's find out all the shit they don't want you to know. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me, Hyan? I left my Bluetooth on, so hopefully you can hear me. Okay. Okay, Six of Pentacles reverse. This person's very greedy. They might be a user, an abuser, a moocher kind of person. If this person did some nasty crap to you that was really unfair and was really uncalled for, they're gonna get exposed. If they're really greedy, it's like people are starting to give them the same energy. They're gonna get it right back. Uh, yeah, I feel like they try to flip the story and blame stuff on you, and this person's getting exposed for that. People are starting to see the truth, so I don't think they can lie about. They try to say you mistreated them, and it was vice versa. You were reacting to their mistreatment, is what I'm feeling. So it's kind of like reactive abuse. They're getting exposed for this. So lies are definitely coming out. Oh my God, see? Seven of Swords. Their lies are getting exposed. I also feel like people are lying to them. So they might have like close friends or lovers or people that they really trust, and they shouldn't. Like they're getting the same energy back that they gave you. People know this person to be a liar. And I don't feel like anyone really listens to anything they say or gives a crap at the end of the day. Like they've done this to too many people and too good people, I'm also hearing. So it's kind of just showing that everything that was done to you was so uncalled for and malicious. It's making this person look really disgusting. So that's what I'm seeing. Eight of Wands reverse. This person might have impotence problems, problems in the bedroom. They're also getting stopped. Like if they had plans, business investments, friendships, love relationships, manifestations, it's all getting thrown to shit. So they're losing everything that they were planning and investing into. It's not working out. So the universe is just flipping their shit over, turning this wheel. Everything they tried to maybe rub in your face or brag about is falling apart. It's not going to be cute. They're just getting stopped in their tracks. And it also, I feel like the universe is using you as a lesson to stop this person from continuing this type of behavior. Two of Swords reverse. Okay. This person's always up in their head. They might act pretty like cocky and confident, but they're actually pretty insecure deep down, is what I'm hearing. They don't really know who the I'll try not to guess. They don't really know who the hell they are. They don't. They act very confident, but they don't know who they are. They don't know what they stand for. This person's very fake and shallow, and that's getting exposed. They might look good on the outside. They might not. Whatever they claim to have or show off is pretty empty and pretty shallow, and they're going to get exposed for that. I also feel like their ideas are siphoned from other people. This person copies a lot of people's ideas, mimics other people that they admire. They kind of like morph into other people and take on other people's personalities to fit in or be liked. And that's being exposed. I feel like people are connecting the dots that maybe you are the original or other people are the original. And this person is just fake as hell. So it's just giving like untrustworthy. Look, the moon reverse. This person's getting exposed. I feel like this is going to be a public exposure. You're going to be able to find out about this karma. See it smacking them. Things that they lied about regarding you and others are going to be exposed. Things about themselves that they didn't want to be out in the open are going to get exposed. Basically, this person's being seen for who they are, similar to pile one, you guys. Also, if they've done any kind of like moon magic or weird spiritual stuff against you, it's backfiring. It's being exposed and backfiring. Ace of Pentacles, it's going to cause them to lose a big opportunity that they wanted, or maybe that they bragged about, some kind of job connection, friendship connection, networking, something this person was really looking forward to. This could have been a materialistic kind of gain. This could be a status. This could be a relationship. For some people, this is even like the loss of a pregnancy. I hate to say that, but Ace of Pentacles can be pregnancy. So this person might lose a child if they lied about you and caused you to lose your children or have complications in the court regarding your own children. This person's getting that energy back heavy. God don't play about kids and the innocent. When you mess with people and it affects their kids, you better run because that karma is going to dog walk you, okay? So this person's definitely getting robbed right back of something that they stole from someone else or caused someone else to lose. It's something that they really value. The Empress, damn. Okay, some people, they might be losing a child. I don't like to report on that. Maybe they made fun of you as a parent or said some nasty crap about your kids. This is only going to apply if you have children. But I feel like if this person done something really low down and dirty that affected you and your children, this person's either not going to be able to have kids or they're going to lose a child. So this could be to miscarriage, this could be to the law, this could be the other person takes custody. I don't know. It might not be death, it could be something else. But I feel like they're not meant to be a mother or father. They're not in the right headspace to be around children. They don't have like that nurturing side of them. It's very fake or something of the sort. So also, if you're going to take this as non-child related, just the Empress reverse, they're losing abundance. The rug's being pulled out from under them. Any stability they had, finances, status. I feel like this person fakes it till they make it kind of thing. They're going to get exposed for that. This is also looking at like, to me, the little thing they use in like Ouija boards. So I don't know. This person might have attached themselves to a dark spirit or messed with a Ouija board or done some weird spiritual stuff against you, and they thought that this demon was going to attack you, but I feel like you're pretty solid in the spiritual realm. Maybe you even associate with certain demons. I don't know. I feel like you're pretty adept at what you do spiritually. This person had no clue. So these spirits are coming back for blood. They're coming back for this person that sent them because they want flesh and they're not going to take yours because they respect you. So they're coming back for this person. Be careful what you send out because if that person's protected, it's going to come back to you. That's what I'm seeing. All right, what else, Holy Spirit? Six of Wands. They're going to see you win. If this has been like a back and forth thing, I feel like for some of you, this has like gone on for a long time. Like maybe this person's been like your like rival for a long time or been like a secret hater or known hater or bully. you're getting exposed as the innocent party that was just living your life. Maybe you were even nice to this person. Maybe you helped them out in some kind of way, like help them out in the community, help them get jobs. Maybe you were kind to them when they were rude to you. Like, I feel like you showed this person compassion when they didn't deserve it. And the universe saw that. And so you're getting rewarded right in front of this person's face. Maybe if you have like a public platform or any mutual people, word is getting back to this person that you're doing just fine. All their attacks against you haven't worked. You're actually good. You're actually happy. You're actually content. And this person's going to look pretty dumb at the end of the day that they tried so long or for so many years to mess up your life. And I feel like they only did you a favor or made you stronger in the end. So it's like jokes on them. Jokes on them. They might see you at some kind of event or special outing or something like that where you're getting recognized or honored. Queen of Pentacles. Again, I don't think this person is meant to be a mother. They might have a bad relationship with their mother or a mother figure. This could also be a boss. They're getting in trouble. If they were like a kiss ass at work and like the teacher's pet kind of thing and the boss loved them, they're getting exposed for being not a good employee or a hater. These kind of like petty actions and tactics that they move through life with are catching up to them. I feel like in their career field, specifically with the earth energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it's just like something you value your stability, and it can also be your career life, or your home life. So yeah, this person is losing respect among their peers, their family members, and their colleagues I'm seeing. They're also getting exposed for being your bully and trying to sabotage you. And I feel like for no reason, because I'm getting off of the Six of Wands, you were good to this person. Like you actually were kind to this person more than they deserved, maybe. Holy Spirit, give me a couple more cards. Hi, you guys. I'm doing a pick a card on your bullies, exposing your bullies. I'm on pile 2. You can scroll back to pile 1, which was blue, or you can keep watching for the next one. This will post when I'm done, too. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're a kind person. You never deserved any of this. I feel like this was completely uncalled for. This might have been a past friend or someone you were just nice to, like you never had any issues with this person. If this was some kind of weird competition, it was one-sided. Like you never came for this person. I feel like your only mistake was allowing this person in your life or around you, and they took advantage of maybe like your confidence or being like a kind person. Like they took your kindness for weakness. They thought that they could manipulate you and manipulate others against you because you had a kind heart. And they're finding out the hard way that if you push nice and kind people to the limits, eventually you're going to get that shit back. Like eventually you're going to get smacked down by their guides, universe, God. Um, And it's just making this person look like extra shitty for attacking a nice person. Because you didn't do anything to deserve it. You were never, you never stooped down to this person's level. You might have defended yourself or cussed them out or told them off or figured it out, but you never attacked them. If they sent magic towards you, you never sent it back. I feel like they got hit with their own return to senders or their own karma. If they sent weird magic or spirits towards you, those spirits already knew you or fuck with you and just came back to mess with this person. Um, I feel like you're going to get blessed for having to go through some of the shit that this person put you through because it was completely uncalled for. Look at this. 7 of Wands. This wanted to come out reverse. This person has no defense. When they're going to get cornered and called out, they have no reason. I'm hearing Cardi B. What was the reason? They had no reason. Like you were even nice to this person. You might have even like helped them or coached them or you know what I mean? Like you would have been a positive person in this person's life or could have been, and they ruined that. So it's just kind of ironic and sad. They lost a good person that was maybe a true friend or just a nice person For what? Because they were jealous, because they wanted to take your spot. They wanted what you have. It's very, I'm hearing envy. This person was envious of something that you had, whether it's your energy, your accomplishments, your reputation or status. I don't know. I feel like you are a hardworking person. You really lived out you're like heart-led energy, so you live by your own set of morals. You try to do good to people. Yeah, I'm getting like you didn't have any ill intentions, and this person was probably plotting the whole time. It's giving weirdo energy. This person might have been a stalker of yours, or they were just kind of obsessed with you and they wanted to become you, take your spot, take your place, or just knock you off your pedestal so they could look good, kind of thing. Like they can't just, they don't know how to clap for other people and be happy for other people. It's like they're only happy if you're below them. Like literally, all these sticks are below this person. Like they wanted you to be beneath them. Maybe they looked up to you in some kind of way and they didn't, that triggered their envy, triggered this little psycho side of them that needed to knock you down. This person's got mental issues, what I'm hearing. They try to hide. Nine of Swords. See what I mean? This person has mental issues. This person might have projected real hard. Like maybe they called you crazy, drug addict, depressed, maniac, whatever. Whatever kind of insults they threw at you were how they feel about themselves. So this person's heavy in projection. They need to go therapy. Maybe you even went to therapy to deal with this situation, and they try to say like, oh, they went to therapy because they're crazy. Like you're being an adult and handling handling yourself and making sure you're healthy and you're healthy for everyone in your life and people around you. This person's just shits on other people. Like they would never go to healthy. They would never be healthy enough to go to therapy and admit their bullshit, so they just project it onto other people and act like they're innocent. It's kind of giving like vulnerable narcissist, covert narcissist kind of stuff, or they're just very immature, sad person that I don't know. They think that life's the competition. They don't believe in like the universe is abundant and we can all win kind of thing. They feel like, yeah, they feel like it's like a game, like they have to knock other people down to win. Last card, pile two. The universe is gonna knock their shit down. Like they had stuff to be happy for. They could have had friendship with you, love relationship. Instead of seeking things that were true and honorable and their own, they were too busy knocking your stuff down, worried about your life, worried about your money, worried about your love life, worried about your happiness. It became this obsessive, sick, twisted game to them, and you never did anything to this person to deserve that. So they're getting karma pretty heavy for this. They're getting exposed, and the wheel is turning on them. Yeah, Queen of Swords. This is not going to be pretty. This is going to be pretty vicious. Air sign energy here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If they talk some shit on you, I feel like someone close to them is going to betray them and tell you what they said, give you the business kind of thing. If they turn friends against you, those people are going to come back around and apologize and expose them for what was said and done. The karma is just going to cut them pretty deep. People are going to start talking about them. So that's like their worst nightmare. Maybe this person spread a lot of stuff about you to avoid people talking about them and their weird energy and embarrassing secrets. All that stuff is going to come to light because that's what they wanted for you. So it's funny how karma works. Be careful what you wish for other people. Be careful the shit you talk and the things you say. Because I've lived enough life to tell you this. The minute you sit there and decide, oh, I want this horrible thing for this person, and you get in some petty ass energy, I guarantee you the universe is going to smack that shit right in your face and you're going to get it back. So don't delight in other people's misery. Don't seek revenge. Don't try to plot on people. Don't be a petty hater because I promise you that shit will come back to you. Whether it's a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, it's going to come back. So be careful what you speak on other people, okay? Pile two, that's done. I'm going to move on to pile three. If you chose this black pen, pile three, let's expose your haters. What is up with, is that you still here, Hyon? I'm almost done, so maybe I might have room for one question if you're still here. But some people jumped in and jumped out of the live, so I'm not sure who's still here. Sometimes I get on to interact with you guys, and sometimes I'm just trying to be lazy and record a video without editing, so I'm not always as interactive with people watching, okay? It depends on how much time I have, really. Usually I'm pretty generous with free questions, but I don't always have time. Okay, paw 3, let's look. Let's expose your bully, your past bullies. What happened? What's their deal? What do they not want you to know? Queen of Cups. This person is a little erratic. They're very emotionally triggered by you. I feel like they attacked you because I don't know, you triggered them. You struck a nerve, like something about you pissed them off. Like maybe you were just happy-go-lucky and it made them mad. Like, you know, when you're kind of in like a really down mood, it's like it's not fun to see people super bubbly and happy. It's getting kind of that vibe. Like this person's just kind of a turd or kind of a hater, and they saw you just living your life and they wanted to shit on it. They might have wanted to steal your partner or mess up your love life. So maybe they knew your partner or your ex. Maybe they were friends with them. I feel like this person meddled, wanted to break your heart. They wanted to meddle in your love life, or they wanted to break your heart in another way, just making you look bad, trying to crap on your life so you're not a happy person. I don't know, it's giving very petty. I don't even think you really knew this person. Maybe you came across them or you have one mutual or something like that. This is like they just went out of their way to mess with you for no reason, is what I'm getting. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this could have been a love situation. This person might have wanted your partner for the status, for the money, for the look of it. They might have been going through a breakup or a divorce and they wanted to shit on your relationship because they didn't like seeing you happy. For some of you, this is like a family member or a friend or an ex of your lover, and they didn't want to see you guys together, or they were jealous, or they were just jealous you guys seemed happy, or you were gonna like benefit from being with your partner. It's like something really petty. Like I feel like you and this person, whether it's your partner or your ex, had genuine love for each other or like a genuine connection, and this person didn't want to see it, didn't want to hear about it. So they just went into sabotage mode for no reason. Maybe started trying to turn your partner against you, talk shit, um, say you're not good for them, make up lies, try to hit on them behind your back, or you get your person to screw up so you guys would fight, something weird. And I feel like for a lot of situations, this was money motivated. This person was in like a scarcity mindset and they wanted your partner for money. Maybe they didn't like that your partner took care of you or supported you and the kids or something really dumb that's probably none of their business. They wanted to mess with your life. I feel like maybe they thought you had it too easy, which probably wasn't even true. I feel like you're a hardworking person. This person just looked from the outside and made some kind of dumb assumption and went on the attack for no reason. We've gotten this in every pile. It's making me laugh. The moon reverse. This person's getting exposed. If they did any kind of weird magic on you in a relationship or just trying to like hurt your feelings, spread lies about you, tarnish your character or whatever it was, this person's getting exposed. Their embarrassing lies are coming out. What they did behind the scenes is coming out. If they got your partner to cheat, it's coming out. If they were being a petty little bitch, it's coming out. I feel like the person that they tried to get to, if it's your partner or your ex or just the community, is seeing them for who they really are and they're disgusted. If someone did cheat or leave you for this person, they really regret it. The world. Oh, how the things tables do be turning, right? They're getting it back. For some of you, if you got cheated on, this person's getting cheated on. If you got slandered, this person's getting slandered. If your heart was broken, this person's heart was getting broken. Karma is really getting personal with this one is what I'm hearing, because what they did to you was pretty vile and disgusting. And I feel like you have some pretty strong ancestors and guides. Like you're like God's favorite. So God don't play about you, the universe, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this person is getting smacked up in all aspects, like their love life, their career, their home life, their friendships. It's all kind of collapsing in on them is what I'm hearing. If they have like gross nudes, they might be getting leaked. That's for some people. So maybe if they sent some like nasty pictures or were like sexting your partner, that's gonna get exposed or someone's gonna find this evidence. If they were cheating on their partner with your partner, it's gonna get leaked in the community. People are gonna find out this person's a hoe. That's what I'm seeing. Look, they might be going through a breakup too. Their family life is falling apart. If they cause your family to break up, their family's getting broken up. I feel like they're gonna lose respect from their children, is what I'm hearing, or their family members. What they did was really disgusting. Like maybe you were pregnant, or maybe you had just gotten married, or you were engaged. Like there's some level of just disgust to this. Like there was no reason for this person to attack you, and they did it in a time when maybe you were really vulnerable and needed your partner. And so they're about to get the same energy back. They're about to be seen for who they really are, by people that they respect and care about. So I'm feeling just like a really heavy energy in my throat. Like I feel like this person is going to be crying about it if they caused you to be up late at night crying, stressed out, worried about how you're going to pay bills or losing your spouse or whatever it was. If this affected your children in some kind of way, this person's going to get that same energy tenfold. The death card, look at this. They're not going to be able to get out of this karmic cycle. Damn. Okay. The universe is mad at this person. Like, I feel like this is personal. Like I said, your ancestors are going for this person's throat. This person might actually not survive this karma. They might lose someone very close to them. Trigger warning, this mightn't actually be a real death. This person might get sick and not survive something. If they cause you to go through like really hardships, or maybe you were like trying to battle cancer. It's giving like bad baby when she was battling cancer and her friend was messing with her baby daddy. It could be something like that where it's just disgusting behavior. It's going to come back to this person. Like maybe you beat cancer and this person's not going to. Or they might get in a like freak accident. Or I'm feeling like this could be somebody they really love and care about passing away. Also, I'm just getting that as like a karmic, the Scorpio energy. They're not going to be able to get out of this cycle. There's not going to be a rebirth. It's like Groundhog's Day of karma. They're just going to keep going through it, going through it, going through it, like until they learn this lesson. This could also be a drug overdose because this looks like an opium flower kind of. Maybe one of their kids is going to overdose, someone close to them. I don't know. I don't like giving those messages, but it's going to be pretty harsh, is what I'm seeing. Guys, okay, a couple more messages for pile 3. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like they're just going to have a lack of progress. Anything that they're pursuing is going to be like delayed, is what I'm hearing. So if they were up for a promotion, it's going to get pushed back by years and years. If they were trying to get into a new relationship, that's going to get pushed back for years and years. It's just like things that they're working towards are going to take twice as long or more because they messed with your happiness, your foundation, your home life, even your children. Yeah, God don't play when it comes to messing with innocent people, especially kids. So if you were innocent in this situation or this affected your children in any kind of way, it's not going to be pretty, is what I'm hearing. This person is going to be slowed down. They might go through some pretty big financial hardships, or they're just going to get stuck in this energy. This cycle of karma is what I'm hearing. It's going to be one thing after another. Bad news, bad news, bad news. They're going to get, you know, bad news at work, bad news at home, bad news with people in their community. They're going to get started to be gossiped about. People are going to see them for who they really are. I feel like a lot of these bullies, like their worst nightmare is just being called out for who they really are, which is funny. But look at Nine of Wands. This is not going to be good, you guys. This person's going to go through it. I feel like if they cause you some like extreme hardship, really trying times, maybe you were pushed to the edge where you almost didn't make it, or you were really sick, you had no support because of the gossip they spread, or whatever it was, if they made you go through like really trying stuff, like maybe you were drugged through court, maybe you had issues with your kids, maybe nobody wanted to support you because of the shit this person was talking, something like that. This person's going to go through that and worse. If they go through the same crap that they put you through, I don't think they're going to do very well. I don't think they're either going to survive it or it's just not going to be pretty. Look how beat up this guy looks. They're going to look fucked up. This person's going to look ugly. Like the wear and tear on their soul is going to show on the outside, I'm seeing. Their hair is going to start to be nasty. Their skin, they're going to like lose or gain weight. Like they're just going to start looking like the nasty troll that they actually are. Wow. Yeah, Eight of Swords reversed. This person is stuck in a mental cycle. If they are crazy and they called you crazy, like people are gonna start seeing how cuckoo this person is. Like, why would you do this? Why would you attack an innocent person? Why did you mess with that person's family, their career, their love life? Like they went out of their way to mess with someone they didn't know or was completely innocent for no reason. So it's giving like very petty, very like evil, nasty, like bitch, you got nothing better to do with your life. Like go read a book, go get a hobby. For real. Like you enjoy just messing up people's lives for fun. That's some weirdo energy. So they're freaking out low key because they know that the chips are all falling. They're about to get exposed or already are, is what I'm hearing. If you don't know this person, you might not know that the karma's already hit them, but it's going to get back around to you. I feel like this is the universe's way of trying to get this person to heal. I feel like they are pretty fucking mental and they need to go to therapy, do some shadow work. They're being forced to do this. They didn't want to. They might be court ordered to take therapy, or someone might give them an ultimatum that they need to get help, or they're gonna leave them type thing. I don't know. It's not gonna be good. Ace of Cups. If they stole your person, they're gonna lose this person. If they're a home wrecker, someone's about to home wreck their little happy life. If this person's just one of those people that only goes for people that are married or taken, you know those petty bitches, like they got something, a screw loose in their head. They're only attracted to people that are taken. If it's something like that, like this person needs to fix this fucked up mentality, and the universe is forcing them to. So they're just gonna get ran through in relationships and love and whatever they're doing until they get the hint that like this is the energy you put out coming back to you. Like this is the kind of shit that you cause other people running around being a little trifling hoe. Like, it's not cute to break up families. It's not cute to flirt with married people. It's not cute. And it's not an accomplishment. Anyone can spread their legs. Like, that's not an accomplishment, actually. Like, having morals, having standards, respecting other people, that's an accomplishment. So this person needs to learn some harsh life lessons, and they're gonna get sat the fuck down until they do. So that's what I'm seeing. Couple more cards, pile three. Couple more cards. The Chariot. Okay. This person's car might break down. I'm also seeing um, this could have something to do with the law. They might get caught up with the law. They might get pulled over. They might have done something nefarious in the past, and it's going to come back around to them. I'm also seeing the dual energy. This person might get conned. So maybe someone's dating them for money or using them. I feel like their partner is a big cheater. So maybe this person's getting fed a bunch of bullshit like, oh, you're the only one, I love you, blah, 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 blah. It's not true. So they're going to get left in the dust by somebody that they really rely on or care about, or were planning a future with, or maybe already have an established situation with. Yeah, this person's going to get like forced into a third party situation. They're going to get pitted against another person. This also might be your person coming back around. So, like, admitting that it all was a mistake and that person's gross. I don't think you want this person back, but it's still gonna like hit their ego that their whole situation, their little love fantasy in their head was like not the same way to your person. They were kidding themselves. Maybe they just attacked your person when they were vulnerable, or you guys were going through issues or something. Maybe they're with someone else. It doesn't matter. This person's gonna get cheated on, and that's part of their karma for being a hoe. Be careful the energy you put out, you guys. It will come back to you. It's the law of the universe. Look at this person's a petty little bitch. They're a shit talker. They said all this stuff about you. I feel like this person don't really even know you, but they had so much to say about you as a person, you as an employee, you as a business owner, you as a mom, you as a parent, you as a friend, you as a lover. Like they acted like they were just like the authority over your life and they were going to tell everybody else, but they didn't know shit. They don't even know you is what I'm hearing. They're getting people turning away from them now because they're seeing like how fake this person is. I feel like if the situation between you two gets brought up, people are gonna like nervously laugh along, but be in their head, be like, what the fuck? Like, what? You did what? Like, they're starting to turn off their own friends, family, and lovers because people are seeing them for such a nasty, vicious person. It's people don't want to be close to them anymore. People don't trust them. People are losing trust in them. Their reputation is tanking, is what I'm hearing. And it's out of their own doing. I don't think you attacked this person back. You might have like gotten a little smart with your mouth, maybe just because you were annoyed. But I don't think you came for this person. I don't think you did anything to them, but just walked away from the situation and let karma deal with these people. And it is. So it's like when you exited the situation, they could no longer blame the bullshit on you because you weren't there. You left. So they can no longer blame their issues on you. They're fighting with people around them. People are talking shit about them now too. Yeah, it's like their little nasty group is imploding on itself if this turned into like a group effort, if they were sabotaging you or talking shit. Three of Swords, you guys. This kind of came out reversed, so I'm seeing it two ways. Your heart is being healed through some of this stuff, and you're actually being strengthened for what you had to go through, and you're being blessed because of it, because you really weren't supposed to go through these karmic situation. This person forced it on you, and it wasn't justified. So God's kind of pissed. The universe is pissed. Your ancestors and guides are pissed. This is getting corrected. This is getting thrown back on that person. They're gonna have to eat the shit salad that they made. It's not cute, and um, God doesn't think it's funny. So I think this person got away with it for a minute, was laughing at you crying, celebrating your pain, celebrating the fallout in your life, whatever you lost, whatever you had to go through. You might have literally like been at like a really low point. This person's over there laughing at you and mocking you. So that's just disgusting energy and it's gonna come back to them. Ace of Wands reverse, got this in pile too. Um, this person's trying to be a hoe. I feel like they can't get it up or they're like stanky or dry. They might actually get like an STD that's incurable. So they're gonna have to slow down because they are embarrassed or they can't spread this disease. They might get like herpes or HIV or some, I don't remember the ones that are permanent, but it might even be like a new strand of STD. This person's gonna, no one's gonna want to touch them. So if they were a slut, I feel like nobody, and I don't say slut in a derogatory way, I feel like people can go through whole phases and it can be healthy and everyone's single and consensual and you can explore, fine. But like, taking other people's partners, going after married people, like deliberately home wrecking because you got some kind of screw loose in your head. that shit's gonna come back to you. Like, universe is gonna sit you down because you're destroying lives, you're destroying innocent lives, potentially homes, families, children, which has like a bigger societal impact. And it's not cute, it's not funny, it's not an accomplishment. It just means you're a shitty person. So, if they're with somebody, this person's like not attracted to them, thinks they're gross, doesn't want to sleep with them anymore. Maybe they can't get it up. Uh, if they're a female, I just feel like they're just nasty. Maybe their shit's getting loose. Maybe they smell. Maybe people just know they're ran through and nobody wants to mess with them anymore. This also just might be like when you're a known homewrecker, it's just kind of like slimy, gross energy. Like people are gonna automatically get the ick and be turned off. Like even if this was an attractive person, it's like the way they carry themselves makes them unattractive. And if they have been too promiscuous on like a big, they might literally be dirty now, you know? Like it just, the energy is dirty, they're spiritually dirty, and they might have a disease. So anyway, okay. Yeah. This person, Four of Cups reversed, they wanted to shit on you. They wanted to make your life miserable, and they couldn't. I feel like the universe pulled you out of this situation and away from these people and blessed you silently and built you up somewhere else. Ultimately, all their efforts to try to feel better than you are getting thrown back in their face, and it's making them face reality that they're not better than you, and it's actually hurting their ego, which is sad because they had other opportunities. I feel like this person might have been better in life than you, like maybe had more money, more status, more friends, more whatever. They might have actually been in a better situation than you, and they still were jealous of you for some reason. Um, so in this reverse, it's coming back to them, is what I'm seeing. Anytime they fall in love, they're gonna get cheated on because this person's a hoe. And I mean that like they're a home wrecker. They like to take other people's partners, and this is just gross. So it's coming back to them. Okay, these cards fell out. I'm going to take these and then we're going to close it out. Pile three. Eight of Wands. This karma's coming in quick. This person's going to want to hide because they're going to be embarrassed by what's going to get discovered and spoken about. The Emperor. This person thought that they got someone like cool. The Three of Cups here. I feel like they went after your partner because they thought that this person was like really cool or had a lot of money or status or whatever. They're gonna find out that like it was your money. This person's like broke or like kind of a turd. I feel like your ex might have propped themselves up off of your back to get attention from other people. And it's like jokes on them because they just took an abuser out of your life. Like this person's actually pretty like arrogant, narcissistic, shitty partner. So yeah, they just did you a favor is the ironic part. And the Three of Cups, people are going to distance themselves from this person. Their friend group is just a bunch of cackle bitches. Like they're not good people either, but they're all going to kind of turn on each other, is what I'm saying. Someone might cheat on them with a friend, is what I'm hearing. So, like, if you were friends with this person or they were your partner's friend or something like that, where it was like too close for comfort, they should have respected you guys out of at least like their friendship or proximity to each other or whatever. Um, Someone's going to show them the same disrespect, is what I'm seeing. And also, I feel like yeah, they're going to lose their status with the Emperor here, and they're going to want to hide away. This person might actually move to get out of the scenario because they're embarrassed. They're going to start to get betrayed by the people close to them, is what I'm hearing. So this is going to be personal, is what I keep hearing with pile three. This is going to be pretty like cutting betrayals, like their best friend or their sister or their mom or like someone they really trusted is gonna like take their partner or fuck up their life. So that's pretty gross. I don't know. It's not really meant to be a karma reading, but it kind of turned into it. But anyways, I guess that's what bullies get is karma, you guys. So that's what's going on in their lives or what's about to happen. I wanted to expose them just for people that go through shit and shouldn't have to. And sometimes karma takes its time. So people that think that, oh, they got away with it, why am I a good person and they're getting propped up and they're such a shitty person? Give it time, trust me. Karma don't miss. So if you're worried about it, just give it time. And I also feel like this is gonna be kind of a public fallout. So pile three, you're gonna know about it. Okay? All right, you guys, I have to jump on. I will try to post more content. I've been pretty busy this summer, so my apologies, but I love you guys. I will try to be on here a little bit more. Okay, have a good day.